Hello there, Mad Mike here, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have some news that actually came out yesterday, but because I had a few videos that were going, I decided to skip over it. But um, Sam Raimi, who most people would know as the director of the Evil Dead films, as well as the director of the early Spider-Man movies, has a movie coming out soon called Crawl. To be very honest, it kind of looks like crap, but uh, in an interview, he was asked about the future of the Evil Dead franchise and will it continue on. And just to give people a little refresher, for those of people that haven't been keeping up with Evil Dead as a franchise, Ash versus Evil Dead, which was the show that was on Stars, was canceled after its third season due to low ratings. And it was basically said that that would be kind of the end for the Evil Dead series. Bruce Campbell even said that he would retire the Ash character, and he would not pick up the chainsaw and boomstick again. However, in this interview, Raimi has stated that he has been talking with some of his collaborators, Bruce Campbell and Rob Tapert, and they have been considering possibly going back to a feature film for Evil Dead, which would be extremely interesting. Now, he doesn't state specifically what storyline this is going to follow, but it would be assuming they can get Bruce Campbell back, and Raimi does say that he would have to convince Campbell to come back to the role, which honestly I don't think would be that difficult. But he was saying that if he does convince him to come back to the role, it would follow the Ash character. So this is kind of a thing that I think a lot of people, a lot of times happens when TV shows get canceled before maybe they're ready to. Is the fan base in a lot of cases is very rabid, and especially if it's a good show. And a lot of the times they will wind up doing this thing where they'll come in and they'll say, okay, we'll make a movie to finish it off. A lot of the times it's a television movie, but in this case it might be an actual theatrical film because it's obviously Sam Raimi and Evil Dead was a film franchise, went to television. It could hypothetically go back to film. So I guess right now they're talking out ideas. Raimi would like Feed Alvarez, who directed the 2013 Evil Dead remake, to come in and make the film because he trusts him for whatever reason. Personally, I thought the Evil Dead remake was kind of crappy. I didn't really like it all that much. It did have the gore in it, but again, I didn't really care that much for it. I thought it was kind of stupid, um, but you know, he does show that he can direct good kind of gory horror type stuff, which makes sense. So right now, a lot of stuff is up in the air, a lot of it. And given the way that the third season of Ash versus Evil Dead ended, I think it would be extremely interesting because of two things. So this is going to go into a bit of a deep stuff. If you haven't seen Ash vs. Evil Dead, the television show, specifically the third season, there's going to be spoilers in here. There's going to be spoilers for Army of Darkness if you haven't seen that. Um, but originally, Sam Raimi was going to have an ending to Army of Darkness where Ash went back through time and he went into the distant future into a post apocalyptic world that was ruled by Deadites. So he was going from medieval Deadites to post apocalyptic Deadites. And he scrapped the idea because then he'd have to make another Evil Dead movie, and he didn't want to do that. He wanted to round it out, and he wanted to have Ash come back to our time, and he'd killed Deadites there. But at the end of Ash versus Evil Dead season 3, we find out that Ash has been cryogenically frozen or preserved or something, somehow, or he's gone into some kind of stasis, and he wakes up in the future, and it's a post-apocalyptic future, Mad Max style, where he's driving the old Delta car with a machine gun attached to it, and a cyborg chick with huge boobs on the back firing the machine gun. And the way that that ended, by the way, was perfect, where they have Deep Purple's Highway Star playing in the background. But the point is that that was originally supposed to be another. That would have been another film that they would have been able to explore, and now they have a chance again to explore that film if they wanted to do it, which I think would be very interesting, especially because Sam Raimi and Ted Raimi and all the people that are involved in the Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell and all of them, they're really good at doing what the fans of that series like. They are very, very good at pleasing their fan base when it comes to Evil Dead. And I would 100% love to see it, even if it was, a movie that aired just on Stars or something like that, or if it was Ash versus Evil Dead the movie, or something like that. Just to, send him off on a final note, give one last thing to the fans, and then call it quits. That's what I would personally like to see. But it seems that Raimi is fairly serious about this, and he's talking about it, and he stated that you should hear more about this in about 6 months. So maybe around Christmas time or the new year, around January, we'll be hearing more about what's going on with Ash versus Evil, with the Evil Dead franchise. But for right now, that's an interesting little tidbit to go by, and I, for one, am very excited to hear what they might do, if anything. So that's my opinion on this news. I'd like to know yours. Are you a fan of Evil Dead? Would you like to see Evil Dead return to a more to a film format as opposed to the television show? Um, I'd like to know your opinions in the comments. Again, I'd like to know what you're thinking. Uh, Hit the bell for notifications, hit the like button, subscribe, and remember, I live my life free of compromise. Do you?